In the comments of my last video, someone asked me to talk about how to rekindle a friendship with someone that you've fallen out with, so I'm gonna do that today. Friendships are very subjective and complicated, and I've tried to make my notes just as general as possible to try and sort of encompass everyone, but if none of this applies to you, then I apologize. But yeah, here are 8 tips for rekindling a friendship. Number 1, make sure that you both actually want to be there. Restarting a friendship, especially if it's a close friendship and you've like fallen out for whatever reason, it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. Make sure that you both really care and really want to make it work, otherwise it probably won't. Secondly, talk it out. Make sure that you say everything that's on your mind and everything that you've wanted to say to them, otherwise you're gonna bottle it up and like harbor resentment about it. Be as honest as you possibly can about why you think things went wrong. Don't try and sort of cover things up or like spare their feelings or like avoid having uncomfortable conversations. You need to make sure it's all out there in the open so that you know what's going on, you know? Honesty is the best policy. Try not to be too accusatory about it though. Try not to come at it from a place of like, you're a terrible person and you ruined our friendship and here's why. The third thing, be willing to accept that you've done something wrong. If they tell you that you hurt them or did something that damaged the friendship, you need to listen and not try and explain your way out of it or excuse it or justify it. You need to just listen and hear that you've hurt them and like apologize. Don't take it too personally. Everyone can be a bad friend. Everyone can be like toxic. So don't worry too much about it. Just make sure that if they're telling you that that's what you were, that you're listening to that. Number 4, try and establish what you both want. If you were close friends before, do you want to go back to that? Do you want to like take it slow and just be acquaintances? Make sure you both have the same expectations for where your friendship is going. It can lead to more problems down the road if one of you is expecting to be really close and one of you is expecting to just be like acquaintances. Number 5, don't panic. Usually if you've fallen out with someone, you get used to being in conflict with this person, and to break out of that and be friends with them again is gonna feel a bit weird for a while. Fake it till you make it. Just be normal with them for a bit, and if it still feels weird and you still feel bad about it, then maybe walk away from that friendship if it's still making you feel bad. The 6th thing, don't be afraid to ask for space. You don't have to justify needing space with a fight. Even if you're on good terms with someone, it can just sometimes be helpful to get some space from them. Number 7, to me this is the most important one. Don't expect them to change for you. Everybody is flawed. Everybody has negative character traits, and sometimes those interfere with friendships, but you can't expect somebody to change an aspect of themselves for the sake of their friendship with you. If something they've done has hurt you, then by all means tell them that, but don't expect too much from that. Don't expect them to completely change and never do it again. Sometimes it's just a feature of who someone is. A big part of loving people and caring about people is knowing their flaws and accepting them, and if you can't accept this flaw that's hurting you or like damaging your relationship with them, then you maybe shouldn't be friends with them. I really hope I'm explaining this well enough. See, this is advice videos are hard. I don't know. Anyway, okay, final thing, try not to have this conversation with them online. If you can have it in person, then do, but if you are having to have it online, be so careful how you word things and what you say, because they can read them and read into them as many times as they want. Obviously, it's just hard to interpret things when it's in text because they don't have your facial expressions and your body language to help guide the meaning of what you're saying. Once you've said something online, it's permanent. They can like screenshot it and keep it forever. Don't say anything hurtful in the heat of the moment that you're gonna regret later. Okay, I think that'll do. If any of what I've said doesn't really seem right in the situation you're in, then don't listen to me. Like, I don't know you, I don't know your friendships. I could be wrong about these things, but from my experience, these are good things. Anyway, yeah, I hope this was helpful to someone, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye.